studies show that when a city has well-maintained parks and the great recreation programs, that's a destination city. That's where people want to live, work, and play. Our goal, and the parks goal, is to maintain our parks the best way we can within our budget to make sure that the parks are green, well-maintained, have good amenities, and are safe.
Well-maintained parks help create strong neighborhoods, add to the overall aesthetics of the community as a whole, and provide a focal point for community gatherings.
Within our division, within our department, we're very proud of our parks. We think we have probably the best staff that we've ever had, and they know that citizens of Wheat Ridge really appreciate having nice parks. That's come out before, and that's something that everybody does take a lot of pride in. So the responsibility really comes down to us to make sure that the parks really look great all year round.
We have several different sections within the Parks Division, which include forestry, open space, and horticulture, as well as parks maintenance. And all of these sections work together as a team to provide different aspects of the maintenance program and to create an end result that can be enjoyed by the community.
Well, today we're mowing Discovery Park, and Discovery Park is about 8 acres and a lot of trimming for the guys who do the trimming. Today is the West Side Mow Crew. We handle all the parks west of Wadsworth, and most of the mow crew that I have with me today includes a mid-sized driver, Karif, and 3 trimmers, and they take care of the park. I handle all the large stuff that the mid-sizes can't get to, but the guys who trim and the mid-size handle the smaller green areas.
There's about 20 parks that we mow. To get ready for that, Tony Apodaca will pull all the mowers in, we go over everything, we check all blades, we check heights, we do all the maintenance to try to get mowers ready.
This is a Groundmaster 5900 Toro. It's brand new. This is the 2011 model.
We have 2 new mowers that really have just advanced our mowing operations quite a bit. They do a really good job, and they're more efficient in different ways. They tear up less of the turf when they're out there because of the designs. So it really has helped our program to speed up our mowing program. And really, I think it's something it's a great item that I think our staff really appreciates, having that type of equipment. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Our operations are a year-round program. Basically in the springtime, as things ramp up, we get into full swing as far as having our seasonal staff available. There's a lot of things that happen during the course of the summer as far as mowing, just different types of maintenance that we would need help on to get through the better part of the summer, and that's where our seasonal staff's so valuable. Again, we like to keep them on as long as we can. Things don't die down typically until the snow starts to fly in September, October.
In spring, we start up with the mowing and the weed spraying. That's all the sidewalks that are on the list to do throughout the whole city. We've got other projects that have come online. The Bauhaus restoration has been completed indoors and out. It's in the process of being converted over. The Historical Society's taken that over. We'll have that come online soon.
To go along with everything in the springtime, we also take the municipal pool, which is more of a complex now than it is a pool. It really is a great amenity. It takes a little bit to get it going. It's a little bit more sophisticated, but it really is a great place.
Athletic fields. Soccer begins, softball begins, football ends, and we're getting all the fields top dressed, aerating, seeding, trying to get all the athletic fields ready. And then we move out into the parks themselves and we do a lot of aerating and top dressing and seeding.
There are many aspects of park maintenance that occur behind the scenes or under the ground. It includes keeping irrigation systems running, the infrastructure of the restrooms. We have a playground maintenance program with a certified maintenance employee that makes sure the playgrounds are safe for kids to play on. There are many tasks and different maintenance items that happen behind the scenes that, when put together, add up to the high-quality, well-maintained parks the city offers its residents today.
Right here, we're planting perennials, which are plants that come back year after year. They don't have to be planted every year, and that saves on a little maintenance annually. And we're planting some perennials to help fill out this bed. We have several phases that happens in the spring. We do a lot of annual plantings. We have perennial plantings. We also maintain the shrubs and the trees. Part of it is an asset for the community to have people come to the parks and relax, enjoy what we've done. We've laid out some nice plants. Possibly people just come and enjoy them and they don't have to actually maintain them. And sometimes we get questions about our plantings and, hey, that looks good. What is it? Can I put that in my yard? So plants are kind of a common language, and it allows, the citizens to interact with us while we're doing our maintenance out in all the parks. We're doing watering here of plants in the parks. Watering helps sustain them. We do the watering to supplement areas that don't have automatic irrigation. So along with fertilization and pruning is a vital part of maintaining plant material in the parks.
The city of Wheat Ridge, we have 17 playgrounds, and playground maintenance is a big part of what we do. It's a service that we have to provide to protect and help maintain our playgrounds for the children. And since we have 17 playgrounds, it's kind of difficult to visit every single playground on a typical day. But what I do tend to do is I go to the playgrounds and the parks that have the highest traffic of kids and citizens in the park. There's a lot more wear and tear, there's a lot more children at some of the bigger parks or the bigger playgrounds, so they get a little more attention because of the size. Well, at the end of each day, it's kind of comforting to know that I feel as though I did a good job for the city and, and also for the citizens of Wheat Ridge.
This is Wheat Ridge Discovery Park, and it's one of Wheat Ridge's newest parks.
For example, Discovery is a great way that we work with other sections and other divisions, departments in the city. This was a multi-effort by Public Works, Engineering, Parks, Community Development. Everybody participated in this. We're doing the last phase now, and it's going to be a really good thing. But all that cooperation it makes a product that I can be proud of. Us citizens can too, so that's what the main goal is.
Teamwork is an important aspect. It takes more than one person to maintain the parks. It takes several crews. We have Forestry section that helps with the trees and the shrubs, and our horticultural crew takes care of the annuals and the perennials. There's just so many parks and so many plants to take care of. Many hands make light work, and so we have many teams that help us out. It just helps to have a buddy to work with.
I think people do appreciate when they go into a park and they see the job the mow crew's done. They're out there in the heat of the summer, and they're out there in pretty much any kind of weather that they can actually get out and work.
Well, I try to do a good job. It's kind of family history. I just try to take pride in your work. Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
I like people driving up and down Kipling, looking over at Discovery Park and realizing that would be a park that they'd like to stop and enjoy. I'm the third generation to live in Wheat Ridge, and I take extreme pride to make sure that the park maintenance that we do here is top-notch.
All the things we do, we try to give the citizen a good product, a good-looking park that our employees can be proud of, they can be proud of. Discovery is a good example, brand new park, the first new park we've had in a few years. We're very popular, even beyond our expectations. People here every day. If we keep up with it, we do the maintenance, we do everything that we need to do. We give them a nice, enjoyable experience to come to the park. They'll remember that, they'll come back, and they'll be happy when they do. So that's a good thing.
For us, customer service is such a key thing. We've always taken pride to make sure that we go that extra little bit, or that people are thinking ahead of the game, just so that we don't run into problems. There's a lot, I think, that goes into that whole thought process. As far as customer service, we have a service request system that we use that it really helps to track things so they don't get lost. It documents things for us so that we can fall back on those for information or whatever in the future.
As you can see behind me, there are a lot of people that come out in the parks every day. We want to make sure they look good. We want to make sure they enjoy the parks when they come into them. We want to make sure trash is picked up, the grass is mowed, everything looks as well as we can get it to look, and that the employees that work in the parks are courteous and answer any questions that the public might have for them.
Customer service in parks maintenance, forestry, and open space is basically, making the parks safe and making them aesthetically pleasing for our customers, which are the citizens of Wheat Ridge. You come to a park, it's a good place to relax. You don't have to worry about the maintenance here. We're doing it for you.
Just like most people that have a job that they enjoy, I guess that would be the key word, is if you enjoy your job and you like what you do, you can take comfort in the fact that doing a good job and you take pride in what you do, you want to put the best products out there. You know, you want to have safe playgrounds, you want to have nice parks, nice grass, nice trees, you want it to look good. And I can speak for all the people of Wheat Ridge that work for the Parks Department. We really take pride in what we do. You know, we like to offer great looking parks and clean bathrooms and great baseball fields and soccer fields as well. So everybody does such a good job here. I think we're just a team that comes together as a family, and we just all work well together.
Working here at Discovery Park or working for Parks and Recreation, you know, we have extreme days. We have from 60s to upper 90s. But I'll tell you, if you keep yourself drinking water and hydrated, you couldn't ask for a better job. I love working at this park. I love working for the city of Wheat Ridge, and I couldn't ask for a better job.